Yeah, man, I feel like I have tears in my eyes, because I'm laughing. You'd be surprised what you hear here on YouTube. Man, it's some crazy stuff. But guys, welcome to Seattle Sonic basketball, ending in the month of November 2023. We're now, of course, ahead of the actual NBA. But I'm still on 2K22. Because a lot of times, I think a person argued it. They said, well, man, you know, new game comes out, you guys freak out, you take something that you built for a year and you go straight to the next game. And I sort of understand that point. Why would you want to rush something if it's good? If you have something good, stick with it. And that's what I do over here on my YouTube channel with this Seattle Sonic basketball expansion franchise I'm doing. But season three, guys, started out 1-6. And lately, we've been killing it, man. We've been winning games. Been looking a lot better. Teams playing a lot better. Guys are getting hotter. Bench is starting to get real good. And today I am going to get into a game with the Cincinnati Bobcats. I don't think I ever did a video with the Cincinnati Bobcats. I'm trying to feature these expansion league teams that I play. So I want to do that. And I think this was the best time to do it. So this is what I'm going to do. The only thing I'll say is if y'all look right now, I got Elden James getting 10 minutes and he's in the third rotation. Mostly because of these performances, man. Yeah, he can score some points. Lately, he hasn't even given me good points. I mean, he had a streak where 12, 13, 11, 15, 16, But for the most part, he's been putting up single-digit performances. And I look more at the field goal percentage. 0 for 7 in the last game. We beat Phoenix, though. We really didn't need him. 2 for 4, played 16 minutes. 4 for 10, he played 18 minutes. 1 for 4, he played 16 minutes. He played 20 minutes in a game where he scored only 2 points. He was 1 of 11. 4 of 7, 12 points in a win. 5 of 17 in a loss. 13 points, but he had to jack up a lot of shots to get to that 13 points. 4 for 15, 2 for 7, 5 for 15, 5 for 14, 4 for 12. He's cold. Definitely cold. And he's not really working out. And I'm starting to wonder if we should move on from Elden James, even though he was, other than Jalen Suggs, one of the guys I was going to build this team on. So I am kind of worried about him. But since he's cold, I put him down in the rotation. And he won't probably like it if he stays there. He probably won't stay there, but he's got to play better. He's just got to play better. Right now, I got O'Connor, who I moved from power forward to small forward. He's hot, actually doing really good. And Korsmas, I moved Korsmas into the starting lineup for now because O'Connor's getting it done. I mean, he was a guy I also drafted. He's on a sweet deal. And for a bench guy, I mean, you look at 3 for 6, 3 for 5, 4 for 9, 2 for 3. Not really just spectacular performances, but he's getting it done off the bench. So he's going to stay in the rotation. I'm gonna give him some more minutes. And Elden James going to lose some minutes. That's just the way it is. Got to somewhat go with the hot hand, man. Hate to do it to Elden. I like Elden. I think he'll work out. He's going to work out eventually, but right now he's third in the rotation, especially while he's cold. They got a really good team up in Cincinnati, man. They're 6-10. I mean, we're 8-9, so it's not really like a big thing. They're still in striking distance, but they're still looking like a team that won't like make the playoffs, which is kind of surprising because you got Kelly Parker, which is I think a Cade Cunningham knockoff. You got Marks, who just got drafted. You got Vic Rush, who was drafted high. Valanciunas and Garland in your starting lineup. And you got Claxton coming off the bench. This is a damn good team. And they got not Steph Curry, Seth Curry coming off the bench. Rivers, which I think is Austin Rivers. Damn good team. I don't understand why they're struggling. But of course, we're going to keep our same points of emphasis. Williams, of course, getting the ball. Suggs as a secondary. And right now they have an injury to Cam Laurie, severe right ankle sprain. He's day to day. We have no injuries, and that's kind of surprising because it seemed like last year we got riddled with injuries. I didn't change anything. It's just the nature of the game, man. It's the nature of the game. But I want to see if we can get a second win in a row. We do better at home than we do on the road, and this game is, of course, on the road. So you wonder how we're going to do against a team that we probably should beat. You just wonder how we're going to do. But, we beat the Suns up, but I don't think the Suns have what they actually have in real life. They're kind of like not as good. So, but like I said, look at that starting five lineup. I'm like, yeah, they're a good team. Um, they're a really good team. So you just wonder what's going on with that. Yeah, what I want to do here. I'm probably gonna keep the Seattle uniforms on there. But we get involved with these Cincinnati unis. Some of these are butt ugly. I came up with this uniform design. I know it looks kind of crazy. I think I'm gonna roll with that. Right now, as far as other series go, I haven't really done anything with MLB The Show. I played a couple games. I haven't gotten into the scouting. I want to get into scouting this over the weekend. Get over the scouting. So that's what's going on with MLB The Show, the 23. I'll be posting videos on that on my Facebook page. Of course, I'm going to have the Detroit Tigers. And as far as my DeMontre James series, it's still going on, guys. I'm not posting videos on it, but we are in the playoffs. And we just won the NFC North, after winning the NFC last year and going to the Super Bowl. Of course, we won a Super Bowl. We lost the Super Bowl. Now we're looking to get to a third straight Super Bowl. So I'm crossing my fingers on that. Going to do some stuff with Mike Cobbs, some other stuff.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. You've got the visitors facing the home team. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Brad Hill and Red Berry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well.
Tip, Valanciunas going to win that. I wonder if that's a mismatch down in the post with Valanciunas versus Williams. But we'll see. Really good player. That's Kelly Parker. Cade Cunningham knockoff. What I was going to say, man. I don't know what's going to happen with I don't know, man. I think that I think as far as content, I'm really looking toward the show and trying to do more with baseball. I do have a series. I do have a series I'm doing with Super Mega Baseball 3. I've been in there for almost for seasons. This will be the 10th season I've been doing it. Really enjoy that. Never had much playoff postseason success. I did go to the playoffs once in the 10 seasons I've been doing it. And man, and won a championship, but that was a while ago. And ever since then, I have not made the playoffs. Right now, I think I'm 13-9 right now, or 14-9 right now. And might make the playoffs for the first time in that series in 8 seasons. So I'm really excited about that. But I do want to get an MLB The Show. But it's like, there's a lot of things that go into baseball. I love baseball, but it's not like a sport I naturally get into. I have to have moments when I'm watching that. Baseball's like that, man. There's some people who can just watch baseball all the time. I'm not one of those guys. I have to be in a certain mood to watch it, But I do enjoy the game. And there was a time when I was like heavy into it, like heavy, but Valanciunas, man. Valanciunas, boy, I tell you. But I'm trying to get more into it. I don't want this to go the way MLB The Show 22 went, where I played most of the season and I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it. Um, Another thing too about this Cincinnati Bobcat team, I tried to get the same sort of feel that like when the Charlotte Bobcats, Jeffrey Fleming inside. I tried to get the same sort of thing that I did with that they did with the Charlotte Bobcats, and tried to bring it over here into Cincinnati, which I think would be a good idea for a franchise. To be honest with you, Cincinnati Bobcats, because I think, of course, 2K has their certain. They have those automatic expansion teams in the league. Like the Force, the Surf, um, the Surf, the Barons. These other three, like Cincinnati, Vancouver, and Seattle, are the teams I came up with. But they have auto-generated things, and it's like, man, I'm not really big. I'm not really big on the template team they gave me. Like with Cincinnati, I think they're the Cincinnati Lions, and I'm like, nah, that won't work. I think Cincinnati Bobcats sounds a little bit better. But I always try to watch these expansion teams, see what they're doing, see how we're doing compared to them and all that stuff. I really enjoy 2K and what you can do with it, man. I mean, if Madden could give me anything like what 2K gives, man, I swear, man, I would probably never get off Madden. I would probably stay on Madden. I would be like heavily invested in it, but you know, but you guys know this. You know as well as I do. Madden is probably never going to get better, and when they do get good, you have the glitches. It's just that makes it not enjoyable. So Fleming on Parker, good defense, but I do want to get into that. I don't really have many plans to do anything on YouTube other than this, probably for a minute, because I'm just like enjoying the content. Um, I don't think I really get heavy into like other I won't. I don't think I'll get into more heavier content till college football season starts. Of course, that'll start my Supercharger, Columbia State Supercharger dynasty that I have on NCAA Football 14. I'll be in my 14th season on that, and I just get into it. I also have some. I forget what they call it, but it's like the player mode series that you play. I have 3 quarterbacks that have been in my series for years. Ever since I started all this on Facebook back in 2017. I got DeMontre James in college at Wisconsin. I got Jesse Holman at Arizona State, and I got Malcolm Conrad from Texas when I did Madden 19 with the Detroit series that I had back in Madden 19. So a lot of series, a lot of the stuff I really do as far as like picking up a lot of more series will start around football season. That's probably why I'm trying to grind out as much basketball, this stuff, as much as possible. In fact, I think I'm going pretty quickly, but I still think I'm going slow because I probably should be in December, January. I kind of want to push it, see if we make the playoffs. And that's the other thing about Fleming, man. That just interrupted what I was saying, but Fleming, man, I don't know what it is with him in free throws. He can't hit free throws, and he just got the ball stolen. Just picked his pocket. And come on, defense on Garland. Good defense. Miles Bridges. I don't mind fouls, man. Just don't have them make the shot. Make the murder at the line. What do y'all think about these Cincinnati Bobcat uniforms? I know these are ugly. I mean, they're just ugly. They have the ugly mascot. I wanted the Cincinnati, I wanted the Charlotte Bobcats logo. And I can't get it because it has the Charlotte name in it, so I can't use it. But that's the logo I wanted for Cincinnati, but I had to go with the template that 2K gave me, which is fine. It's a basketball team. I put the franchise together, and it looks good. 3-point shot. Suggs.
7 points in the game. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court. Now Garland lets it go for 11. And that one's long.
Thompson.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high. Pass to Suggs.
Suggs inside. Get it. Drains it.
He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And that's the thing too. It's like we fell behind a little bit at the start. Ooh, good backcourt. Nope, they're not gonna give it to him. Suggs is playing better defense too. Not great, but he's playing a little bit better. Man, you just get blasted there. But what do you do? He's Cade Cunningham, you know. And that's the funny thing about 2K. They'll say, they'll slip out of the character and be like Cade Cunningham, and they'll announce it. And it's like, but he's Kelly Parker. No, he's Cade Cunningham. It's just, it's just funny what 2K does there. I just think it's hilarious. Thompson. And that's another thing, too. I'm giving Thompson more minutes. He was not in the rotation. I put him back in the rotation. I just think we need his veteran leadership, man. He has the veteran leadership. How in the heck do y'all let him get that rebound? Oh, my God. We've been playing so good, and I've been wondering. I'm like, man, I know the losing streak is coming. I can kind of feel that a losing streak is about to come, especially when we play the rougher teams on the schedule. So we need to get these wins against these teams that I don't think, looking at their roster, they're not bad, but they just are not doing as good as we are. We should be able to go in and beat these teams on the road. We got to do better on the road. We have to do better on the road.
Inside.
Get it, Suggs. Get it, Suggs.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
I think they're enough. The one thing about the criticism I have for the uniforms, besides they're burnt orange and ugly, I like to put some outline, some black outline on the numbers and make them look a little bit more crisp. I can do that. I can go in and change it. I've been making some changes to uniforms, to their arena floor. I've been doing certain things to try to make it look a little bit more better. But at the same time, I'm more worried about my Seattle part. Why does Burke do that? They're playing really good defense, too. You guys got to pass the ball. They're playing really good defense. They're playing you tough. And there we go. Cooper Dyke, which is a weird name, but whatever. Starters did real good, especially Suggs. You wonder, okay, where's the scoring going to come from this rotation? Who's going to give me the scoring? That's the only thing I worry about with the bench. Good inside penetration, but just can't. You got to go to the basket, bro. Force your way to the basket, get fouled, There's a reason why I have it go to the basket. Right now, man, Bench not doing too good.
Here's Burke. Oh, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Come on, Bert.
Pascal fades and shoots. Good.
Drains it, Pascal. And that's one free agent I got, Eric Pascal. He wasn't. It didn't look like he was going to work out, man. I was heavily disappointed in how he started, man. It was terrible. He wasn't giving me anything. I think he's getting. As they play together, they're getting a little bit better. O'Connor drains it. Moving into small forward was a good idea. It has paid off. But I think the whole thing with like MLB the show is I just have to jump into it. You know, I don't know all that much about basketball. I know enough to do things with it, but I'm not a basketball expert. Good, Eric Pascal. I'm not a basketball expert, man. I think you just gotta get into this. You gotta get into the mode. You gotta get into franchise mode, and you just have to go with it and just dig it deep into it and just do it. That's the only way that you're going to get what you want out of it. You know, if you want a good franchise, you want a project, you want, to experience franchise, you have to just jump into it, man. And just just learn how things work. It's sort of like football. Like for a while there, I'll be like, no, 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 I need a defensive end that can get to the quarterback and disrupt things. That's the only thing he should be doing. No, what you want to do is have the defensive ends and stuff and the defensive tackles. If they can get sacks, great. But what you really need them for is to stop the run. If you want pass rush, it's best to have a formation in there that concentrates and you have good linebackers, like an outside linebacker, all ball linebacker, the way they call it now. You need those guys to run to get to the quarterback. When I first started really getting involved, like this was years ago, like say 2013, 2012, when I really just got into football heavy, as far as gaming and understanding how the defense works, and I was always more of an offensive fan than I was a defensive fan. I love like really good offense. I like receivers, good tight ends, all that stuff. But you know, it took me actually getting into football and really looking at what other guys who are more knowledgeable about the game and learning from them and saying, hey, this is what you need to do if you want pass rush. This is what you need to do if you need to, look. These are things you can look for if you want a good receiver or running back. You got to have a line that can block, but more than anything, you need someone that has either power or elusiveness, man. Official review. I think that's going to be a shot.
Look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah,
Atkins, man.
That shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
I think it should count. They're not really showing me what happened because I'm not looking at the actual replay. This is cool to have this in this game, man. That's why I think, man, 2K, man. I love 2K. I think they're gonna count it.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Granted, that one's going to count.
And you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 3, and we'll bring you to start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Oh man! Every time I see Trey Burke, and I'm not hating on Trey Burke, but I'd rather have Trey Man.
Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around and lots of hands were touching.
All right. I don't want to make this video long. I don't even know how many minutes I've been in. 25 minutes. Okay. We're going to sim, of course. This is what I always do. See how we do. We'll simulate. Yeah, every time I see Trey Burke, I'm just like kind of disappointed because I'm like, I wish that I could have worked something out with Trey man, because he's younger and I could have used him more. But I'm not paying a bench. Wow, this ain't looking good, guys. We're gonna lose. That turned quick. We just got pasted. We're just gonna get pasted. And you know what? I'm not even gonna jump in. Let's just take this ass whipping and get to the next game. Want this season to kind of go quick, give us some little more content, But we lose on the road. We're just not good on the road, man. We're just not good on the road. Well, one thing, we let Cade Cunningham, but you might as well say Cade Parker, get off for 37 points. That's not good. And his partner in crime, Jamel Marks, 27 points and 11 rebounds. Mercer at 15, 9, and 2. 14 and 10 for Valanciunas. How in the hell is this team 7 and 10 with all this talent? Garland had a bad game. Of course, he got signed over from, he got put in free agency and was signed. He went from Cleveland to Cincinnati. That's a crazy storyline. Claxton, Austin Rivers. How in the hell are they 7 and 10? Sonics, 29 points for our boy, Bad game, but he brought it. Tudor missed a lot of shots. 13 points, though, but he missed a lot of shots. Fleming, rookie season. I'm going to let him be a rookie, but, man, it's pretty bad. O'Connor was kind of off, too. 4 for 10. Jacking up threes and not making them. Pascal was okay. Korsmaz played 20 minutes, and he didn't give me much at all. Korsmaz in the starting lineup. Burke, 7-2-2, 1 for 7. Burke, man, I just don't see a future for him. He's here for now, but I got to get another bench point guard. Lester Atkins, guess decent. Only played 17 minutes. Probably should have played more. Thompson, Elden James, not much, but hopefully he gets off the cold streak. That's the problem I had. Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges, when he's off like that, you're not going to win. 3 points, 5 rebounds, 1 for 9, 1 for 6 from 3-point. You're not going to win. And, oh, my God, even Williams. 6 rebounds, no points. He didn't get me the double-digit rebounds he gives me. We just got killed, man. We just got killed. We did good in the first quarter. Second quarter, it kind of went left. Third quarter, it really went left. And then we didn't win. Except for the first quarter, we lost every single quarter. You're not gonna fare well if you do that. You want to look at overalls. They actually giving more stars to Jalen Suggs than they are Darius Garland. Darius Garland may not just be as good. He's better. He's better in real life than the actual game. That could be it too. Fleming, I don't think there's no comparison. No comparison to that. Of course, Moss, Vic Rush, but he's a rookie, so he's just getting started. Man, that was a bad loss, guys. That was a really bad loss. And most of it, it has to be on Miles Bridges. He's making the big money. I'm paying him $30 million a year. But it's 82 games. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I can't believe Robert Williams didn't give me more. But I probably need to give him more minutes, but I'm trying not to tire him out. And we got pretty good centers coming off the bench. They're not Williams. They're not Robert Williams, though. I keep messing up his first name. But that's a loss, guys. So what I'm going to do, we're 30 minutes in, so I'm definitely going to sim some games, see how things go. Sim a couple of games. I'll probably sim up to the Lakers. I don't think I'm doing a video on the Lakers because we play them so many times. So I'm going to probably do that. I'll just look at how everything's going. In social media land, 8 for 10, 8 and 10 right now. And the Thunder are they're always good. And I'm always just wondering, I'm like, they don't have much of a lineup. How are they that good? It just kills me, man. Bobcats, Parker overwhelmed Sonics. Parker's, yep. I mean, when you allow 37 points, that's usually what's going to happen. Just a bad game, man. Now I got to look at game plan and see what's going on. Miles Bridges might be getting kind of cold. I'm gonna give Williams more minutes. I'm gonna give Williams more minutes. I'm gonna move that down. Get more minutes, sir. And I'm gonna put. They still say he's sort of still tanking, but I don't know. Maybe he can give me some shots. I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant to make this move to put him back in the starting lineup, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We will move. We'll move him back. Swap minutes too. We'll give him 19 minutes. Who else I got? Small forward. He's got 19 minutes. Of course, Ross got 10. All right, we'll move. We'll go along with that. Team chemistry is at 64%. Hey, you can have a bad loss here and there, but I hate when we lose to these expansion teams because I feel like we're kind of comparing ourselves to them. And if we're not we can't beat them, then we have problems. This Bucks game, I have no idea what's going to happen. I know they're good. Oh, they're 6-10, but that doesn't mean anything. We just lost to a 6-10 team just a minute ago, so that doesn't mean anything. Middleton, Adenakupo, Dinwiddie, basically the same team as last year. Not much difference. Chris Middleton is out though, so that's one less guy we have to worry about. See how we do. I'm probably just going to sim through this and see what happens. We'll sim through it, see if we can get it back. We do win. Isn't that at home? I wish I knew that. I wish I did that. Okay, we were at home. Yeah, we won at home. It was Joffrey Fleming, 6 of 11, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Elden James, 15 points. He bounced back big in the starting lineup. Yes, sir. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 5-14. Not really good for Suggs. Not really good for Bridges, but other pieces in the starting 5 stepped up. Williams got more minutes. Gave me more rebounds. Double-double. Pascal, good. Pretty good for Burke. Tudor still off a little bit. Atkins, not much. 3 for 7. O'Connor. Of course, Moss was pretty bad too, so I'm glad I didn't give him a lot of minutes. That actually worked out. Denakupo, 12 points, 12. How in the hell did he must have had a bad off night. He only played 31 minutes, though. It's early. I never understand why they leave guys like if you're in. I'm sure they don't do this now. It's 82 games. If I don't understand giving like your star player like 40 minutes a game every game. Especially if you're playing 82 game season, a lot of people complain about that, saying like in the NBA they got too much rest and all that stuff, and they complain about it. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, it's 82 games. The real action doesn't kick off to the playoffs anyway. That's when you want your players in the playoffs. You just got to make sure you make the playoffs. Points in paint, bench points. Oh, yeah, we got them there. Bench points did good. Offensive rebounds. We killed it on the offensive rebounds. With the Bucks. Wow. Biggest lead was 15. That's a good win, boys. We're doing good. But it's only a 4-point win. We didn't kill them, but it was a win. I'll take it. I wonder if I should rest guys, right? Rest us instead of like having us practice. I'm going to reward them, man. I'm going to give them the day off. If they let me. I don't think they'll let me. Why won't you let me? That's crazy. Ah, God, I can't turn it off. I should have done that before we started. And we got the Clippers next. See what they're saying. Advisor written for the Force. The Force are really good. Embiid's doing real good in San Antonio. Not much about us. Look at the coach game plan again. Yes, sir. Fleming's even hot. Elden James getting back on the beam. Pascal. Yep, pretty much a pretty good lineup. I'm not going to change it. We're doing pretty good. What do they say about the Clippers? What are they saying about the Clippers? 2-14. Should be a good win, Depends on who they got. Paul George, of course, is on the team. Mike Conley, Serge Ibaka, Morris Sr. Damn good for starting five. Hernan Gomez, Bryn Forbes, Harrison Barnes. Peyton's on the team. They're a damn good team. They lost 5 in a row, though. They're scoring less points per game than we are. They're averaging less rebounds. Point shooting is down. You got some good pieces. You got Paul George. I don't understand that. But, of course, a lot of this stuff when you're doing in this simulation with the franchises, some of these franchises is hard to understand because you're looking like, oh, they got this piece, they got that piece. How are they bad? It's crazy. But unfortunately, guys, we got to practice. I hate it. I really don't like it, but it is what it is. We're going to sim the Sonics game real quick. See what we do against the Clippers. And I'll be done with this episode. We will be done. Simulate. We'll make it faster. See, we get a game in the fourth quarter. Oh, yeah, we're ahead. 106-94. And I kind of want to go in, but I can't. I'm not going to because I'm pressed for time. But we do get that win on the road versus the Clip Show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We beat the Clip Show. On the road, man. Now we're 10-10. First 20 games this season, 10-10. I'll take it, considering the fact that we had such a bad start, man. 25 points for Markov, 18 points for a scrub. That's his name. They say scrub. I'm just calling him a scrub. 11 points for Conley, Peyton, Tim Hardaway. Serge Ibaka did not play. Where is Paul George? They did say he was injured. Was he injured? Where's Paul George? That makes it less exciting because I thought we had to play Paul George. 19 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists for Suggs. Tudor, 17 and 3. Shot the ball really well. O'Connor, 16 points. Shot the ball really well. Of course, Moss, pretty good game. Williams, not with the rebounds, though. Didn't give me the rebounds like he usually does. 12 of 1. Burke, pretty good. Fleming, decent. Pascal. Bridges is still kind of off, though. Elden James had an off day. Team comparison, 47%. Three-pointers, 40%. Free throws, about even. Fast break points, got them there. Which has points. Bench points, bench was really big. Offensive rebounds, close. Defensive rebounds, close. But we won. We won big. They turned the ball over a little more than we did. And they had more fouls. The biggest lead was 17. Theirs was 15. Can't beat that with a bat, man. And I probably, I done messed up again, didn't I? I can't cancel this practice. Oh, now they're saying I can't cancel it. Yeah, we got 2 wins in a row. I'm going to cancel the practice, let the guys rest up before we have to play the Lake Show. But guys, this is great. We beat the Clippers, extend their losing streak. We feel pretty good about that. And we will definitely take it. Yes, sir. Let me see something with the Lakers real quick before I end the video on this Easter weekend. 8-9. LeBron James not there anymore, but I think they still got Kyrie Irving. And I got to figure out what happened to Paul George, but I'll do that later. 8-9. They won 2 straight. Scoring more points per game. Rebounds the same. Assists the same. We beat the Lakers last year, and that was pretty cool when we beat the Lakers last year. So we'll just see how that goes. I might give some guys some more minutes if they're hot. I might change this. Anthony Davis, Kuzma, Booker, Irving, Marcus Smart. Damn good team. Damn good team. They even got Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol's hurt. I don't have to worry about him. Good. I don't have to worry about him. That is really, really good. What the hell was Paul George at? I know I'm making this video longer than it should be, but I'm just curious about stuff, man. Because I'm going to watch these games. I'll watch these games, like most of them. What happened to Paul George? Was he injured? Oh yeah, broken left leg. Well, I didn't tell me that. Oh, he was out. Oh, no wonder they're struggling. They don't have Paul George. Well, that kind of makes me feel bad about. That makes me feel less enthused about that win. But not really. We take what we can get here in Seattle. We just want to make the playoffs and hopefully not have to go through another play-in tournament. But guys, right now, Elden James is back in my good graces. I will not try to take him out of starting lineup, of course, until he starts struggling again, and I'll start thinking about it again. But 10-10, we're going to enter in the month of December, and I'll probably get a game in December, and then I'm on to January. I'll probably keep it like that, 1 game a month. We're going to do a game for December, and then a game for January, a game for February, March. Especially if we're winning. If we start late, if we start tanking, I'll probably just decide to just get to the off season as quick as possible. But of course, I'm in this series for the long haul. I am not leaving, guys. I am definitely involved in Seattle right now. And right now we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're in 8th place in the West. Just gotta keep it going, guys. Thank y'all for joining me for Seattle Sonic Basketball. You guys have a happy Easter weekend. And if you have to do your taxes, just go ahead and just put your head in the sand and start crying, because I even had to pay the IRS. And I've never owed the IRS ever, but I had to pay them this year. It sucked. It sucked. So, man. But happy Easter, guys. See you guys soon next week. Peace.